You're live. I'll let you know when to play the intro.
Yeah.
Welcome back to another episode of the Budget Cut Podcast, the return of the Budget Cut Podcast, ladies and gentlemen. WWE fan in the building on Twitch, what's good? We got my boy MT Darkness back in the building, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, what's up?
Man,
how y'all doing?
How's everything going with you?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good. Staying steady, busy, trying to make money, trying to stay alive. But I'm doing all right. Things are going kind of crazy in the world of wrestling. How you been?
Same. Just a lot going on. Trying to stay busy, keep things going, and then trying to get back to the streaming, man. So it's a lot that's going on. It's good to see you again. It's good to be back. If you're on YouTube, welcome. I had to double check, man, because it wasn't showing up on YouTube at first, but we are live on YouTube. So I see WWE fans, so that lets me know we're live on Twitch as well. Let me see. Let me make sure I got everything up, because we're going to get into it. We're going to skip Monday Night Raw and SmackDown today. There's really no need to get into those things. But we will talk about Survivor Series, CM Punk coming back. You got Ronda Rousey making her ROH debut. You got after she made her what is it, Pro Wrestling Revolver debut. Did I just freeze? Son of
yes, you are frozen.
And we're back.
Oh, yeah, you're good here.
We're back. Stupid camera, man. And we're trying out a new camera here that's obviously giving me hell. WWE fan said Ryback is backtracking. I'm echoing? There's no way I should be echoing. Do you hear echo when I'm talking?
I don't hear echoing when you're talking. No.
Yeah, my mic should be just fine. Like I know that's setting. Let me double check something. That might just be you, buddy. Dynamite Jade in the building. What's good, man?
What's up, Dynamite? How you doing, man?
Let me double check something. Let me see. Microphone.
I don't hear echoing when you're talking. No.
Yeah, my mic should be just fine. I know that's set. Hold on, let me check. We are using Streamlabs as well. So for those who don't know, we are using Stream. Yeah, so I shouldn't be echoing at all because I got it straight up with no echo. So, yeah, Dynamite, we miss y'all too. If you're on Twitch, you about to get sent to commercial break, so you might want to subscribe or go to YouTube. That's all I'm gonna tell you. I snoozed it 3 times already doing the intro, and I can't snooze it no more. So it's about to sing you, or actually, it's saying that you guys are back from break. But let me double check YouTube before we get into it, just to make sure we are good. I believe we are good on YouTube as well. Yes, we are. So, dang, now I gotta pull up WWE. Good Lord, I'm rusty, man. I gotta pull up WWE.
You're not the only one. You are not the only one. I promise.
Yeah, now I forgot that I had to do that. I got too many things running at the same time. Hold on, let's pull up WWE. We gonna start right with Survivor Series. And then after
Score, how you doing?
And then after Survivor Series, we actually gonna go back a week and talk about Full Gear since we weren't able to get into Full Gear. And then we'll get into NXT and the week that was AEW because again, there's no reason to go back to Raw and SmackDown with Survivor Series happening last night. So we'll just get into NXT and AEW, which I actually did watch Collision at the same time while I was watching Survivor Series. I actually watched both. But if you guys are ready, we're not gonna waste no time. We're going to get right into it, straight into Survivor Series, ladies and gentlemen. As you see on the screen, Seth Rollins coming all out with his, I don't know what this was he had on last night, but it's, yeah, whatever, Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins is going to do what Seth Rollins wants to do. But it started off, Survivor Series started off with the Women's War Games match. Team Bianca Belair, which had Bianca, Charlotte, Becky Lynch, and Shotzi. Man, she seemed like she didn't fit in this whole run, but she had an impressive showing last night.
I've been having that feeling that entire time I've been seeing her on the TV.
Yeah,
especially with that promo she had the other day too. I was like, what is going on? WWE fan, how you doing, man?
Yeah, so
he said Seth came out in tinfoil like Thanksgiving leftovers. That's crazy.
And off subject, Josh Allen just scored, so the Bills are still leading the Eagles. Let's go, baby! Let's go, baby! Let's go. I know Doug don't want to hear that. I know Doug don't want to hear that, but hey, terrible. I'm just saying. But getting back to wrestling, Team Bianca Belair once again. Bianca, Charlotte, Flair, Becky Lynch teaming up with Charlotte. They had a moment as well, and Shotzi defeated Damage Control, which was Bayley, Io. What up, Lizard? Bayley, Io. Who wrestled? Asuka and Kairi Sane, the returning Kairi Sane. So started off very physical match, but Team Bianca Belair got the win. Shotzi was the only one that looked like she was beat up the whole time. Her face was just like, man, her face was toe up. Everybody else still kind of had their makeup on. But Shotzi went through hell last night. I think one of the reasons her face looked bruised like that because Kairi Sane had a trash can lid at one point and backhand the hell out of her. Right in the face.
That looked rough. That looked terrible.
Yeah, so it was a good match. I was entertained. You had people in Get the Tables chat that was complaining. I was like, what did you want? What did you want? I liked the match. Io jumping off the cage with the trash can on her again was funny. They did the pop-up insane elbow onto Shotzi with 4 steel chairs laying on her. I mean, the match was entertaining.
Io did the garbage can spot again too.
Yeah, so I mean, I enjoyed it. What are your thoughts on that match?
I thought it was all right. I wasn't expecting anything too crazy from that. It was the opening War Games match, and you can't really go too crazy with it anyway. So I was just like, it was what it was. So Good opener. Good opener.
So, I mean, I enjoyed it. A lot of
Shotzi
people
was there to beat a bump, dog. What's up, boss man? How you doing?
Hey,
Said
well,
the Eagles about to take an L. I was just like, that's the only bad thing about my Sunday right now.
this is
WWE
perfect.
fan.
Sunday is perfect
Terrible.
right now. Good job.
Horrible.
Good job,
Horrible.
Bills. And then in the middle of it, you had a best friends reunite hug / bro hug between Becky and Charlotte. So it seems like they finally put their beef behind each other. You know, they've been beefing for a little bit over 2 years now. And they finally somehow managed to get back together and become close friends again. So that was an all moment right there. So shout out to them too. What happened? I love when Charlotte and Kyrie fight because it always looks like Charlotte's trying to end her career. Dang, shots fired at Charlotte from Lizard in the building. Shout out to Lizard, man, being here. But other than that, I enjoyed the match. It was what it was, and they used a lot of weapons. I guess they tried to hide some of the things they didn't think Shotzi could do without weapons. I don't know, but they used a lot of weapons. Crowd was into it. The Chicago crowd was on fire the whole night, but I enjoyed it. So moving on, Gunther defeated The Miz via submission to retain his IC title. Still the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion of all time. The Miz was in his bag. Miz has been in his bag the last couple of weeks with these wrestling matches. Like, he pulling out stuff we ain't seen him do in a long time. He's doing hurricanranas and all that stuff. And he was trying to be physical. That part was the one that shocked me, that he actually wanted to be physical and try to go chop for chop with Gunther. And I was like, okay, Miz is trying to bring it here. So shout out to the Miz, but he takes the L. And Gunther actually did it with the Boston Crab.
Boston Crab.
Which
I like that.
He is steady finding new ways to win these matches, which I love. What are your thoughts on that match?
Well, I like that he's not winning with the same moves all the time. I like that. That makes that's what another thing that makes this title reign very special to me.
Yeah.
And he's defending it a lot too. So yeah, but Gunther's reign has been fantastic. I like this match a lot. I thought The Miz was, like you said, in his bag. He was doing some of the best work that he's done more recently. I shouldn't say ever, but like more recently at least. And so I thought this match was really good, and I like that he won with the Boston Crab too. So I thought it made, in the context of this match, it made sense. So I thought it was a really dope match. And who do you think? Let's say hypothetically he loses the match or his title at WrestleMania. Who do you think he loses it to? Is there anybody right now that they've built up properly that can take this title away from him?
Only person I can think of that should happen at WrestleMania if he still has the title is Brock Lesnar versus Gunther. Or since he's back, or since one of the two are back, Randy Orton or CM Punk. Those are the only three that should be in the match. And we're going to get into CM Punk return because I got some questions and I got some things I would do with CM Punk, but we'll see. Alice, what's good? Shout out to you for coming through. Shout out to Alice. But those are the three names. Brock Lesnar, CM Punk, Randy Orton. Nobody else.
I like Orton as an option.
Especially, you see how big Randy is now?
Jesus Christ. Oh, my Lord.
This man.
People, wrestlers, when they leave and come back, that is just the most intriguing thing to me. Like when Moxley left and came back and looked like he ate two men. Oh,
right.
My goodness.
So,
Jesus.
I mean, that guy's. Oh, let me make sure my volume is up. Okay, make sure. All right.
Swole City. Swole City.
Bruh,
Hell yeah.
Swole, bruh.
Goodness gracious.
Somebody said, Smoke said LA Knight would be a solid choice.
I think that LA Knight's going. I think LA Knight and Logan Paul is going to be the Mania program.
Yeah. What up, Smoke, man? Good to see you, bro. Core Jade is getting, she is getting big, Lizzie. You right, Core Jade is getting big. Yeah, she blowing up, Lizzie. She blowing up. She's blowing up. But we can't wait to see her back on TV. But see, look, we getting off topic. Look, I'm looking at the chat now. Here we go. See, we starting already. Let's get back on. Let's get back on topic. But those are the three guys I would want to see Nobody else has really been built up, and this is only if Gunther still has a title and not going after Seth's title, which we got to figure out who's next for Seth. Right now, it's looking like the obvious choice, but we're gonna get to that a little bit later. Moving on, Santos Escobar defeated Dragon Lee in a one-on-one match. Nice back and forth match, high flying at certain spots. The match is what it was. My thing was, why would you take Carlito out and you just brought him back?
I don't know. The only thing that I can think of is that they are trying to stretch this program as long as they can, and that's by having the Santos Carlito match further down the road. So they just kind of threw in Dragon Lee just right here at Survivor Series, just so they could do that. I don't know. Because not having Carlito right now doesn't make any sense. That's literally the only thing that does make sense, is that they want to make it go longer. So because the end goal definitely is Rey Mysterio, but I don't know when they want to do that. Maybe at Rumble or what, but.
Okay. Because I couldn't understand that at all. I was like, wait a minute. He was talking about his first match, whatever it's called, PLE match in what, 10 years, 12 years, something like that. And then he was taken out. So I was like, come on, man. What are we doing with Carlito? I haven't really cared too much for his run since he returned. It's like he really hasn't been doing much. So we'll see what happens with Carlito, man.
Yeah.
Moving on, Rhea Ripley defeated Zoe Starks to retain her women's world title. Nice, another back and forth match that was pretty good. Zoe Starks can wrestle. A lot of people don't seem to know about Zoe Starks from what I was seeing on Twitter. And I'm like, you need to learn about Zoe Starks. Zoe Starks can wrestle. She's a good wrestler. Now, I didn't expect her to win. I would have been nicely surprised if she did win, but the crowd is not behind her enough for her to be the one to take that title off of Rhea, in my opinion. So, you had any thoughts on that match?
I was a little disappointed by this match, only because I feel like my expectations were a lot higher. So that was my own fault.
Yeah.
There was nothing wrong with the match, but I thought it was going to be better than it was. So I was a little let down. So, like, just because I
said I kind of agree with you on that one. I still thought it was solid though.
Yeah, because I am a big Zoe Starks fan. Like, their stuff in NXT, she's been pretty solid. So I thought that her and Rhea, I don't know if they've ever had a match before, but I assumed that her and Rhea would be phenomenal. And so I was expecting a blowout. I was expecting like Charlotte and Rhea levels of good.
Yeah.
Like, I was expecting because going into this match, I knew the crowd was gonna boo Zoe, but I was expecting by the end of it that they would just be like, they would be back on her side, and I didn't really get that after watching this match, so I was kind of let down by that.
I don't think they had the same amount of time too to
they
do.
Did not.
So
it was significantly,
yeah.
They did not have anything.
Yeah. So that's part of the reason why.
But that's crazy.
Yeah, I think that's part of the reason why we disappointed, because we expected them to have more, especially with only 5 matches. On the card, I expected them to have more time than what they had. So, and then right after that, hold on, let me say what's up to everybody. LeMat Champion was good. Barry Monkey was good. Who else? I think I got everybody. I said what's up to Smoke. My guy Lizard, appreciate y'all coming through.
There's a audio issue too.
Huh?
Smoke was saying there's an audio issue too. He said that audio keeps repeating what we're saying after a couple of seconds.
Barry Monkey was good. Hold on, let me do a sound check there. My guy Lizard, appreciate y'all. Let me do a sound check. Huh? Oh, you know what? I think something is connected via Bluetooth.
Oh, okay.
So I think one of the replays, something is connected. Hold on.
That might be what it is.
Let me know if it's still working. Oh, yeah, I had the stream up, but it's muted. But so I think my phone or something is connected via Bluetooth. Let me see. Test 1 2 3. Let me do a sound check. Test 1 2 3. Let me know if it's still working. Nope, it's still. It's muted. But so I think my phone or something is connected. So what the heck is it?
You have your Twitch up? You have your Twitch stream up on Twitch?
Test 1 2 3. Let me do a sound check. Let me turn the Xbox off. Maybe that was it. You can still hear it. You can still hear it. Hey, let me try again. I just turned the Xbox off. Let me see if it's still up. Test.
We're gonna figure this out, guys.
It's good. So it was the Xbox. So shout out.
Okay.
Thanks to the Xbox. Okay. All right, cool. Appreciate y'all letting me know, because a lot of people would just have us do a full show without telling us about any other sound. So cool. I don't know why the Xbox is coming through the mixer, because it's not. Okay, I'm learning something new. It shouldn't be coming through my mixer at all. Like, it has zero connection. I've never connected the Xbox through the mixer. But okay, whatever. Moving on. We on the main event, and it was Team Cody Rhodes, which had Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins, Sami Zayn, Jey Uso, and Randy Orton defeated the Judgment Day and Drew McIntyre. Yeah, for real, is it? Defeated the Judgment Day and Drew McIntyre thanks to a returning Randy Orton, who showed up late and was like, you know what? I'm gonna make these guys sweat it out. I'm gonna let them sweat it out. I'm not even gonna show up. And then all of a sudden his music hit. I'm not even gonna sit in the cage either with you guys. I'm just gonna pop out and do my own little special entrance, after Rhea almost had Priest cash in the Money in the Bank on set. Then he was like, I'm gonna go ahead and come on out.
He was just chilling in his bus the whole time, and then he's just like, he's like, the match is going. Oh shit. He's like, oh damn.
I mean, just like, the match is going. Like, hey, I'm in my tights. Let's go. Let me go on out here.
Oh man.
And then he kind of low key did a Jeff Hardy, where they fighting in the ring, and he's looking at the crowd. He's looking at the camera. He spin around and start talking. So it's like, hey, it is a war games going on right now, Randy. You might want to get down in there.
Randy was hilarious when he got into this match too.
Yeah.
He started screaming. He's like,
This man crazy, bro.
I was like, what is going on?
So, WWE fan said, good interview. I appreciate it, WWE fan, man. Please make sure you like the video on YouTube
Chaos,
for me.
High Score, how you guys doing? How's everybody doing? Glad to see so many of you guys coming back. It's a great night. Man.
Much love to all y'all coming through, for real. Yeah, if you haven't seen the Maya World interview, please make sure to go to YouTube, like the video for me. That'll help it, get more reach as well. Even if you already seen it, just kind of watch it for 30 seconds and like it, and it'll count. So appreciate y'all for that. But yeah, this match didn't need a lot of weapons. They did a lot of storytelling in the main event. You had Priest and McIntyre going head to head, but they, playing a demeasuring contest basically between those two the whole night. We gonna do it my way, or I'm the man, you the man. Plans change and all this. Damon Priest is telling Drew, no, trust my plan. We doing it my way. I'm the leader, and etc. And they was just going nose to nose the whole night. And then you had to worry about, Jey Uso and Randy. Because Randy, like, he was about to RKO Jey Uso at one point in that match. And Jey was like, hold on, man. Like, what we doing? And Randy let him make it. So it was a lot of things to look forward to in that match. Then you had Drew versus Jey. Everybody yelling yeet every time Jey is landing a punch. Jey has the crowd wrapped around his finger, man.
Oh, when he got on top of that cage at the beginning and just started, oh, man, that was a good.
Crazy.
Man, that was a good shot.
So yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, it was just a good match, man. A lot of weapons wasn't needed for this, and then they threw JD off the cage. He landed into an RKO from the top of the cage, and you hear Jey Uso. Josh Allen just threw a pick. Typical Josh Allen. So Eagles might actually come back and win. They only down 3, Dark, so it's looking good for you. And Josh Allen just typical sucks. But anyway, JD gets thrown off the cage, lands to RKO. Uso hit his splash. Everybody hit their finishing move. Cody got the pin on Damian Priest, I believe, after hitting the crossroads. So Cody gets his first win in the match that his father made famous, War Games. And then, we're thinking, hey, it's about to go off. The camera is zooming out. They didn't put the little logo at the bottom, the copyright logo at the bottom, the end of the show. Michael Cole has already did the sign off. And then CM Punk music, out of all people, CM Punk music hits and the place go crazy. All the streamers going crazy that was streaming it last night. Me and Tony had a similar reaction. Because I literally just tweeted, ha ha ha, CM Punk, CM Punk, CM Punk. Y'all thought CM Punk was coming. And then as soon as I hit send, that fool music hit. And I was looking like Tony from Get the Table. Just like, holy shit, they actually did it. He comes out, he got a fresh fade and everything, a whole new look to himself. Like, he looked great. I give it to him. CM Punk looked great. And the crowd is going crazy. Last night I watched the AEW debut and that over and over to try to compare to see which one was the loudest between those two. And I still can't tell. I think AEW got it by a little bit because that crowd went bananas when he came out of AEW for the first time.
I think it's because I give it to AEW only because that was his first return in 11 years? 10 years?
Yeah.
11 years? Something, whatever. For wrestling. So I give it to that, but this was pretty loud. Like, this was a really good reaction from Chicago.
It was loud as hell.
And it's a safe bet too. So like doing this in Chicago is Punk will never get booed here.
Man, this guy gets we said this before. I think last time we was on stream, we said everything always seems to fall in his lap. He's like the luckiest toxic person ever in wrestling because the whole Collision debut. I'm sorry, not Collision, but his very first debut in AEW was in Chicago on Rampage. When he left and came back and they started Collision, the first show was in Chicago when he first came back. And then he messed around and gets fired in August after the AEW's biggest show. And then Jalen Hurts just threw a crazy touchdown. He gets fired in August. And who knows? Look up. Survivor Series is now in Chicago. And then it's the same week that AEW does Dynamite in Chicago. So it's just like everything keeps falling in this man's lap. And now that he's back, what are your expectations for CM Punk back in WWE? Who do you want to see him go up against? And just how would you book CM Punk right now, off bat?
I mean, Seth Rollins is the easiest thing to go to right now. All the things that Seth said when he was gone, calling him a cancer and everything like that. So, and it seems like they're just playing to it. I think a lot of people thought that Seth was legitimately upset with Punk being back.
Right.
That's very much seemed to me to work. Like, I think they're already starting to plant the seeds of that program for WrestleMania. So that's probably what's going to happen, in my opinion.
Would you do that though?
Would I do that program now?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I would have Punk win. Punk's probably gonna. Oh man, I feel like Punk's gonna win the Rumble, and I feel like Punk's gonna. Yeah. Now that he's back, I feel like he's the clear-cut winner for the Rumble. He's never won the Rumble, so.
What about Cody?
What about him? He can win. He can win a match. He can win a match at Elimination Day. We can still go after Roman. It'll be fine. Yeah, that's all. It's all good. Yeah, that's probably what's gonna happen. I'm not looking forward to it either. I was not happy with Punk returning. I missed the show. I had to watch it today, and my homie caught me at the bar last night, and he came through. He's just like, Punk came back, and I'm just like, like I made a loud noise in the bar. People just started staring at me. I was just like, I do not want to see this man back in wrestling. This guy's too toxic for any company. Impact was trying to get him there. I'm just like, I don't even want him in Impact, bro. Like, this guy is too toxic for wrestling. Like, this guy is just, Seth was right when he did that interview. Like, I'm just gonna say that right now. Like, bro, this guy can't be anywhere. And maybe he might be better managed back here, but mark my words, something's gonna go wrong. Something bad's gonna happen again, and he's gonna get kicked out of this company again. Golly. And then he's gonna truly have nowhere to go. Because he's only here right now because he has no other place that's going to pay him the money that he wants. Impact will never be able to give him that money.
Hey, man, TNA
could have given him,
TNA might come back up. They might be on the come up, man.
Oh my goodness. But I was not happy about it. In terms of how he's going to be booked, I would assume that they start with the Seth program. But yeah, I don't know. He's just gonna. He's gonna have to not be on his bullshit. This entire run, he's gonna have to not be on his bullshit. He's gonna have to do the Randy Orton approach. He's just gonna need to buy a bus and just stay away from everybody. Bring AJ with you on the road. Don't talk to anybody. That's what I want him to do. This entire run, just stay away. Stay away from everybody.
He said, "Stay away from everybody." I think if I'm CM Punk, if I'm Triple H and I'm booking CM Punk, I'm not gonna put him in the title match right away. That's easy money with Seth. I get it. The whole thing that he already got it set up. That's easy money. I don't think I would do that right away. Like, he needs to show us that he's a team player first. You know what I'm saying? One of Triple H promos that everybody don't post, because they always posting the CM Punk half of that promo with him, John Laurinaitis, and Triple H, is, Triple H told him, yeah, you claim you're a team guy, but you're only a team guy when it's all benefiting you. Mm-hmm. So a lot of people don't like to play that part of that promo, right? And I'm just sitting there, why is my camera shaking? What the hell is going on? So I'm a tripod. I don't know why it's moving. Anyway, but it's like you're only benefiting. You only a team player when it benefits you, and you the number one guy, right? So if I'm Triple H, I'm like, nah, you can't get in the world title. You can't just come right back and be in the world title, match and feud right now. I wouldn't do that right now. What I would do is, hey, you know what? I will put you in the IC feud with Gunther, and before Gunther, I'll start you off. I'll guarantee you a WrestleMania IC Championship match with Gunther. But before then, let's put you here with Shinsuke, because Shinsuke's been calling out some random person that nobody knows who he's talking about. So maybe that's CM Punk, or maybe, I don't know who Shinsuke is calling out, right? But I would start CM Punk there. And then you win that feud, and then you go, it'll be December, January, beginning of January, you got Royal Rumble, WrestleMania. Then you start going there with Gunther, and I'll give you that guaranteed IC title match with Gunther. And then if everything is still going smooth, then we can talk Seth Rollins. Or World Heavyweight Championship, because Seth Rollins might not be the champ then. But still, that's how I would do it. Like, you got to build that trust up with me. After all the BS you done been through, bro. You done went through two companies. You know what I'm saying?
And it's like Dunk just posted in the chat. He's like, he thinks it's funny. Punk is better suited for the corporate conglomerate rather than the supposed renegade company. Isn't that?
See, that's like, crazy. Yeah, bro. Yeah. So, nah, he gotta. I understand. I understand that they're gonna do what the hot money is, and the hot ticket right now is Seth and CM Punk. Especially with the way Seth acted last night, and the way CM, he said something about Punk a while back. Smoke says Shinsuke is calling out Okada. I would be highly surprised if that's what it was.
There was a report going around that they were trying to get Okada to come into the company, and that they were pushing Shinsuke properly because they wanted Okada to see that they could properly push Asian talent. The problem with this is that they're also making a Akira Tozawa a fitness model now. So yeah. I mean,
and he's doing 1-2 steps every day. Speaking of returns, R-Truth is back, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to R-Truth, man. So let's go. WWE is in their bag, man, getting these people to come back.
All these big returns, man.
Yeah. So WWE is getting healthy and all that at the right time. And it's like all these people that's yelling AEW is dead and all that. My take on that is AEW lost CM Punk in August. And whatever hit that they was gonna take, they already taking it. Like they dealing with it right now. So him going to WWE, it's not gonna make anything. It's not gonna make any more difference than what they've already going through right now. They've already taken the CM Punk hit, and they're dealing with it now, and they're rebuilding now. They just signed. Well, we'll get to that once we talk about Full Gear. But they just made a huge signing, and they just had a debut of another person that's gonna bring money if she does sign with them. No matter if you like her or not, money follows her. but it's like they're already going through the hit. So him showing up in WWE, it's not gonna make anything any worse than what it already is for AEW. Really, and they're not dead.
They're like, I bet Tony's punching the air that Punk that he fired Punk. It's like he fired him for a reason, guys. Like he literally was starting fights in the back of like his company. Like why would he he's not punching nothing.
Yeah. So I mean,
man,
I don't know, because Tony can get petty sometimes. So he might have been upset at the thought that CM Punk is actually taking it. He can't just call him back like he did before. But I mean, Tony Khan probably didn't wash his hands with that too. So you never know. I just don't know which Tony is, because Tony has two different sides, man. Tony could be wild up one moment, he could be chilling, so you never know which Tony you go get. So
it's all good. He's signed Will Ospreay. It's fine. It's all good.
Well, there you go.
He got Ospreay. That's all that matters.
There you go. So
that is real commodity.
That is Survivor Series. We talked about CM Punk. We talked about Gunther. Let me ask you this: who is going to beat Rhea? Who's next for Rhea? Rob said, "Holy shit! The greatest return of all time. Dark is back."
See, I think about this. I feel like Becky's gonna beat her, and I don't want that. But they haven't been near each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like that's what it's leading up to. I feel like that match is gonna be absolutely terrible. But it's all good. All good.
Yeah.
Becky needs the belt, so there you go.
She really don't.
CM Dark.
CM Dark.
It's clobbering time, guys. Yeah, but I think that Becky's gonna probably face Rhea. I think that's gonna be another. Becky has Becky won the Rumble before?
Yeah.
She has? Okay. Then she probably won't win this year, but
because she lost to Asuka that same Royal Rumble and then entered the Royal Rumble later on.
Yeah, she did. That's when she won the 2 belts, right?
Yeah.
Becky 2 belts, yep.
So
she won that year. That actually made sense for her to win that year.
Oh, man. I'm trying to think of anybody else.
Oh my God. That would actually be insane chaos. If AJ Lee came back, that would be nuts.
See, I was going to say Jade, but after what Triple H said last night, I don't think we're going to see Jade no time soon.
Wait, what did he say last night about Jade?
So they asked, it was like, hey, we seen Jade, and then she kind of disappeared. So what happened? And he basically said, I want her to be prepared for whatever we throw at her. We already know she's a star, and we already know that the star factor is there, but unfortunately, and it's not her fault, she is green as hell, and she hasn't learned a lot over the years. Basically saying AEW didn't teach shit. So that's why they have her in the Performance Center now, because they was like, yeah, we could throw this at her now, but it's not big enough for her. And if we throw this big stuff at her, we don't know if she can handle it yet. We don't want her to be uncomfortable. We want her to be fully comfortable in anything that we throw at her.
That's actually pretty fair.
So
she has always been, she said, to be honest, I'm more pumped for R-Truth. But that's fair. Like that was always the major criticism, right? When she was in AEW. Like great charisma, awesome talker. Just she needed somebody to lead her by hand in the ring. That's why all of her best matches were with Athena. Yep. Athena did such a good job, just like putting her in the right positions and just having great matches with her. But yeah, when she was like when Cargill was the leader, her matches were just a little bit scary to watch sometimes. So
yeah, so
I agree with that.
I would say Jade. Maybe if they could get her right by Mania, they still that, which is a couple of months away. I think they could get her right by Mania.
Put her in the Rumble?
I would have her dominate the Rumble, and then she'll be the one to take on Rhea. Yeah.
Oh, that would be nuts. That would be nuts.
Yeah.
Oh, give me 1 second, though. I'll be right back. I'm gonna use that.
All right. Rob says Shayna. What? Get out of here. They didn't try they Shayna thing, bruh, and it's just they keep effing up with Shayna, bro. It's not Shayna's fault. It's the Triple H is trying to. I'm trying to say this the right way without shitting on somebody. But Triple H is trying to build her back up slowly, but it's not the same. You know what I'm saying? So Vince did a lot of damage to Shayna. Did I freeze? What the fuck, man? What is happening? What is happening? So we're using the Elgato face cam, by the way. I was gonna give him a shout out, but not if I keep freezing. Not if I keep freezing, Elgato. Like, get it together, man. Like, golly. Just everything wanna mess up. He said they had to evacuate the building. The red zone building? The NFL red zone building, Rob, is what you talking about? But nah, that's crazy. But yeah, Shayna, Triple H, you could tell he's trying to like get his people like DIY, Candice LeRae, Indy Hartwell, what's the girl name? Xia Li. Like he's trying, Zoe Starks, he's trying to get his NXT people, you know, a run. Bronson Reed, he's trying to get these guys, you know, going on the main roster. But Vince done so much damage to some of these people that I don't think they can fix it, no matter what they do. Like Vince did a lot of damage to a lot of those people, Shayna being one of them. So I don't know, Rob. I don't know about Shayna getting back there. And then they kind of started to push her when she beat Ronda and had Ronda submit and Ronda leave WWE. But it's not working, bro. And it's like they trying to put in a tag team with what's the girl that just lost to Rhea? My mind going blank. What's the girl that just lost to Rhea? We just got to talking about it. What's her name, man? Zoe. They trying to put in a tag team with Zoe, and Zoe is the one taking off from the tag team, getting solo matches, and Shayna's just kind of in the back. So I don't know what they're gonna do. So, but that is it for Survivor Series. Shout out to Dark. Shout out to y'all joining Dark Stream. Shout out to y'all joining my stream. I am live on Twitch and YouTube. So if Twitch is sending you to random commercials, you can go to YouTube and make sure you like the video, and YouTube will bring you right in there. Yeah, we talked about Randy Orton, Rob. We talked about Randy Orton and how swole he is. Randy Orton look like 2016 Brock Lesnar low key out here, bro. Like, bro, out here swole, bro. Randy is a big guy. He's bigger than Drew now. Like, I'm sitting there looking at Randy and Drew go face to face, and I'm like, yo, Randy is bigger than Drew now, which is crazy because Drew McIntyre is a big guy. That's another guy that left and was small, came back big. We talked about Moxley leaving, he was small, came back big. Heath Slater left when he was small, and he's big now. Like, all these guys done got buffs. Hell, Swerve put on 20 pounds of muscle. So, like, yeah, you leave for a while, you come back, you just going crazy. So, but Dark is back. That is it for Survivor Series. You got anything else on it?
He said Randy's on the juice. That's crazy. No, I thought this was an all right Survivor Series. Just I wasn't blown away by it, but it was still a good show.
All right, there it is. So I guess we're gonna start with NXT. We're gonna get into the week of wrestling, or do you want to do all the weekend shows? Do you want to do NXT then go to AEW in order?
Weekend. What you talking about? Like what
collision and all that.
We can start. We can start with NXT then, and then because that'll work. That'll work out through the rest of the week. So.
All right, bet. So let's get into NXT. Let me pull NXT up. And once again, shout out to everybody on Twitch and YouTube on both pages. If you're on YouTube, please hit the like button for us as we are making our return. Feeling rusty as hell, boy, because feel like I ain't done this in a while. So let's get into NXT from this past week. And you got Noam Dar retain his NXT Heritage Cup against Chad Gable via a draw. They had a tie, so I'm gonna keep going. Angel Garza and Humberto Carrillo defeated Malik Blade and Idris Enofe in a tag match. Josh Briggs surprisingly defeated Carmelo Hayes in an Iron Survivor qualifying match. I don't know what's going on, Camilla, but we're going to get into that. Blair Davenport defeated Thea Hale in the Iron Survivor qualifying match. Eddie Thorpe defeated Charlie Dempsey, and then Charlie Dempsey, let me find out who was it. Charlie Dempsey, Drew Gulak, and Damian Kemp just beat the crap out of Thorpe after the match. So Thorpe was he was messed up after that. Then the NXT Women's Championship match finally happened between Xia Li and Laura Valkyria, and Xia Li did dominate the champ earlier. She was messing with her knee and everything, but Valkyria ended up hitting her finisher, the innovative driver, to secure the victory, and that's how NXT finished. What are your thoughts? Rob said, "Who the hell is Josh Briggs?" Oh, well, you about to find out. Apparently, because he just took out one of the top guys in NXT in a one-on-one match, which is crazy. What are your thoughts on NXT?
Pretty solid show. I was a little interested about what they were gonna do with what's her name, Xia Li.
Yeah.
Because of her losing to Becky Lynch, and I think this was a good idea. Because yeah, like having her lose back-to-back matches, I think would have been very, very bad for her. So I think this was like a good play on their part.
Well, she did lose.
Oh, they still had the match?
Yeah,
I thought she just knocked out what's her face. And then
she attacked her, but they had a match at the end.
And then she still lost.
Yeah, she still lost.
Even after that.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Well, Jesus. Xia Li's just having a bad week. Good Lord.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Terrible. All right. Well, shoot. All right, NXT was all right.
Wow, so I never seen Wesley and Keith Lee in the same room before. Hey, but you saw Keith Lee and Lee Moriarty in the same room. They was in the same ring Saturday. Yeah, they did main event, and Xia lost after the build up of her chasing Becky for months and just to take a L, and then her chasing the NXT Women's Title Championship for months, and she took another L in her first match.
Had her lose on the build up to on the Survivor Series too. That was crazy.
Yeah,
man.
So we'll see what happens to Xia Li, but it's not looking good right now. AEW was an okay show. I didn't like the draw finish with Noam Dar and Chad Gable. I liked the match. I just didn't like the finish. Nothing really just stood out this week. It was just meh. Carmelo Hayes losing. I don't know what's going on with that. Losing to Josh Briggs. I don't know what's happening.
They're definitely playing something up with him and Trick.
Yeah.
The week that Trick got punched him in the face, I guess that did a really big number for NXT. One of their biggest that they've had in a long time. So this program is doing it's good for them. So.
Well, Dark, you're going to get mad. Buffalo Bills just scored and they have the lead yet again. So shout out to the Bills. Asher on YouTube coming in with the CM Punk. Yeah, Lexus King did interfere, what are your thoughts on Lexus King?
Oh man, bro, Jesus Christ. He's got what was the point of getting Brian Pillman in here? What was the point?
You know what's funny?
Is he helping anything?
No.
What is he doing?
No.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You
know what's funny? Everybody was tweeting about how fire he's going to be under WWE. And I'm sitting there like, well, he wasn't that great in AEW. So just because he has a new name and they are putting a lot of money behind him, they're trying to build him up and give him something. But I was like, as a character, as himself, he wasn't that great in AEW. So I don't understand how all of a sudden he was going to be great in WWE just because they put some money behind him. He still has to do his part, and he's not doing his part. Like his swag is at a -15.
Oh Lord, bro.
Like he couldn't even put his sunglasses
in his freaking
jacket. He couldn't even put his sunglasses in his freaking jacket.
I was like, are you serious, bro? Like, goodness gracious.
Yeah, and now you got him, going up against they basically setting it up with him and Carmelo. So I guess we got to figure out who attacked Trick. We still ain't figured that out. I thought it was going to be Mello or Wesley, but Wesley is like back going after Dom. and that title. And then Melo and Trick, they seem to still be cool. They had some tension, but they seem to be cool. Trick is going on with this tournament, and Melo is, getting into it with Lexus King now. So, are we gonna forget that story now? What's happening? Like, who attacked Trick?
Guess so. Not important. No.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
This wasn't the best week for NXT, and NXT has been cooking lately, but this wasn't one of the best episodes. And then we're still trying to figure out some of these storylines. There's a lot of question marks. Like, I kind of feel like this Bloodline story with Jimmy and coming back to Roman all of a sudden. That's how I feel with Trick's storyline right now. Like, you just gonna leave us hanging about who attacked? You know what I'm saying? So we'll see what happened, man. But I ain't got nothing else on NXT. You got anything else on it?
Nah.
All right, let's move right on to AEW Dynamite.
Do you want to talk about Full Gear quickly before going into?
Yes, we could do Full Gear. He said maybe Dope attack Trick. Man, please. I'm too big of a fan of Trick Mellow game to attack Trick, man. He ain't about to hit me with that big old pump kick that he be doing. So yeah, let's get into Full Gear.
All right. So Full Gear, we had matches. Hold on a second. All right, so it started off with a 6-man tag match with Darby, Sting, and Adam Copeland going up against, I guess they're calling themselves the Patriarchy, which is Christian Cage, Luchasaurus, and Nick Wayne. And Sting's team won by a pinfall. And afterwards, Darby Allin made it a point that LA needs to praise this man because this is going to be the last time they're ever going to see him. And I think that's when it just clicked in everybody's minds that, oh shit, we're not seeing Sting wrestle in LA anymore. And he got a round of applause, a standing ovation, well deserved. Orange Cassidy defeated Jon Moxley to retain his international championship. I thought that was a pretty solid match. Did you think this match was better than their first match?
No.
Me neither. Timeless Tony Storm defeats Hikaru Shida to become the second 3-time AEW Women's Championship or Women's Champion in the company. I think this was the only outcome that could have happened in LA with Tony Storm. What did you think of the match itself?
It was solid. It was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, ain't nothing major. It was cool.
Nothing to write home about, but yeah, it was just all right. Yeah. In a match that I completely forgot, didn't even realize it was on the card. 4-way ladder match for the AEW World Tag Team Championships. This kind of just sprung up on me by surprise. Yeah. Ricky Starks and Big Bill defeated Roosh and Dralistico, FTR, and the Kings of the Black Throne, Malachi Black and Brody King. Didn't even see this coming. I didn't even realize this was on the card. It was a good match. I just thought it was kind of, I don't know, pointless. I just like, why do we need a ladder match here?
They're not pushing Starks and what's his name, Big Bill now. They're not pushing those two like they push all the other tag champions. They just kind of stuck on Collision right now. That's not a good thing if you are the tag team champions. That's all I'm gonna say.
So in shocker of the night, did not think they were gonna pull the trigger. Julia Hart becomes the new TBS champion in a 3-way match, pinning Sky Blue after Chris Statlander, what did she call it? Saturday night, after she delivered Saturday Night Fever. This was crazy. I thought this was a pretty solid 3-way match too. I like this match. What did you think of the outcome, Dope?
I think it was time. Julia Hart has been killing the game lately. She's been she's been doing some stuff. You can tell that she's learning very fast from like being around Malachi and all them. She's becoming real popular with the crowd too. So I think it was a good move. I didn't want Statlander to lose that early, but you got to strike while the iron is hot. So yeah.
Clear front runner for match of the show. Good Lord. Best death match I've seen this year so far. Swerve Strickland beat Hangman Page. Oh my lord. Good lord. Yeah, I've got highlights of it going on right now on my screen. It's kind of crazy, but good lord. AEW don't copyright me. Yeah, this is a nut. This was nuts. This was crazy. Oh man, what did you think of this match, though?
Man, so the match was great. It was some parts I was like, why? I was almost threw up. Like I had a weak stomach like Mark Henry.
Yeah.
So I was like, bro, are you drinking this man's blood? That's exactly what I did. Like, why did you do that? Like, bro, why, bro? Like we know you crazy, but ew, bro.
Oh
like, God. We get that you're trying to be this. Both of y'all are doing this. You know, a lot of people forget that Swerve was doing this type of stuff in Lucha Underground as, what's his name? Kill Switch, right?
Yeah. Kill Switch, yeah.
Which is crazy because Luchasaurus is now named Kill Switch. But Swerve should do copyright infringement on that. But Swerve was doing this type of stuff, you know, these type of matches in Lucha Underground. So I saw a lot of people that were surprised on Twitter that Swerve was having this type of match.
Okay, thank you.
Kill Shot, okay. Yeah. And I'm like, yo, you just don't know about Swerve then. Because Swerve been like this.
Yeah, no, that match he had I remember the time that I was watching that match on my stream and Push came through. And he's just like, bro, he's like, prepare yourself for what's about to happen, bro. I was like, what are you talking about? It just, more blood throughout that entire match. I was like, my goodness, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Push was like, yeah, man, you mess around and get banned for that video right there. Because I played the match one time, and he came in there and was like, yeah, bro, don't get banned for this. And I was like, well, we already started. We got to finish watching. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. Oh my lord. The Golden Jets beat the Young Bucks, where the stipulation was that if the Golden Jets won, the team of Chris Jericho and Omega, they get the Young Bucks title match opportunity. And if the Young Bucks won, the Golden Jets would disband. My question this entire time was, why would Chris Jericho and Kenny Omega bother them so much that they would be willing to put an opportunity for a tag title on the line? What? How does this equate? How is this equal for them? It didn't make sense to me. Like, if I'm the Young Bucks, I'm just like, no, I'm not. Like, we can have a match at the pay-per-view. I'm not putting my opportunity on the line for this. That's crazy. That just sounds crazy.
We want our friend Kenny back. We want our friend Kenny back, so we're willing to risk our tag title opportunity for it to fight Kenny, who we want back, and we're gonna fight him and hopefully beat him down enough to get a pin over him. Yeah,
ridiculous.
They just needed something to turn Young Bucks heel again, so they could be douchebags. So that's.
Oh, they got it.
Yeah,
they got what they want.
There you go. Hey, put them against Kenny. You can't. They won't cheer you once you go against Kenny like that. Kenny is the man. So
this last match, there's a lot going into it. So we're gonna start all the way back to the beginning of the pay-per-view. MJF
overbooking.
MJF had a tag team match for his ROH World Tag Team Championship against the Guns. Samoa Joe said he would be his partner. Now the stipulation with this was that Samoa Joe would only help MJF if MJF would give him a title shot in the future for the AEW World Championship.
Right.
They win the match. As soon as they win, Joe's gone. That's when they Pillmanize like MJF's leg. They just go to town on MJF's leg. So much so that MJF he can't do anything. They take him away in an ambulance.
Yep.
So now, what's his name? Jay White comes out later. He has the title. And Tony Schiavone's about to crown him the new champion. Adam Cole comes out. Adam Cole has had a conversation. Remember this part. Adam Cole has had a conversation with Tony Khan. Tony Khan says, our champion's not here. He can't be here to defend the title. I'm hobbling on one leg. I got two crutches.
Just had surgery.
Tony Khan said, yes, just got out of surgery. Tony Khan is gonna let me fight in his place.
Bruh. Like what? What are we talking about? Just go ahead, bro. I don't even want to. What are we doing?
The graphic has changed everything. The graphic has changed. It's now Adam Cole against Jay White for the title. Main event starts. Adam Cole comes out. He hasn't changed. He doesn't have his gear with him or anything. He's still on his crutches, in his boot. He can't even do the boom thing on the apron. He's just sitting down on the apron doing it. Gets into the ring with his crutches. Match is about to start. Jay White's already out here. Match is about to start. All of a sudden, the ambulance is back. Keep in mind, Adam Cole walked all the way out there by himself, and nobody did anything. The ambulance comes back. MJF stole an ambulance because he needs to defend his title. He gets back and he's going back into the ring. And like 20, 30 people. MJF, you can't go. You cannot fight.
But Adam Cole,
how it is. You can't do this.
But Adam Cole can, who just had a freaking surgery. Okay.
The first person to point this out was Britt Baker.
Thank you. Like,
I was like, what?
Oh my god, bro.
All of those things, all of that nonsense taken out of the equation. The match itself between MJF and Jay White was actually pretty solid. This was if Hangman and Strickland wasn't on this show, this would probably be my match of the card. I actually really enjoyed this match, and I thought MJF selling his leg was really, really, really good. And I think the way that Jay White lost, I had no problem with it. A lot of people were saying, "Oh, Jay White lost to a man on one leg." It's like, well, MJF still had to cheat twice. He still had to give him a low blow, and then he still had to hit him with the diamond ring. That's the only reason he won. That is the only reason he won. So I had no problem with how this ended. I really like this match, but there's so much shenanigans, so much just crazy, overbooked, just wildness going into just the match, just to get to the match. And I understand what they're trying to do with this story, but they got to be better about this, because this was kind of crazy. It's a little bit crazy.
It was just
said it was like an episode of the Attitude Era on Raw. It was pretty crazy.
Yeah, WCW Attitude Era. That's what that was. I was like, bro, I just talked to Tony Khan, who knows I just had surgery. He said I could come down here in this big ass boot and crutches and fight and defend the championship. Like, and then MJF, oh no, sir, you're too hurt. You can't come defend your title. Let this man with the needles in his ankle right now that's ain't even healed up.
Oh gosh.
Anyway, yeah. What was your favorite pay-per-view between the two? Survivor Series or Full Gear?
Man, that's a good question. That's actually a really good question. I don't know. Was Survivor Series shorter?
It seemed like
You know what? I'm gonna give it to Full Gear just because of the Hangman Page Isaiah Swerve Scott match, Swerve Strickland match. That's the only thing that puts it above that everything for me. Is that one match? Even though this card was kind of bloated, that one match was really, really, really good. And Ospreay signed, so that was a positive for me too.
Yeah, Will Ospreay finally signed officially with AEW. So it was mixed reaction to that on Twitter, because I guess a lot of people felt that, since we've seen him in AEW doing matches and he was on their biggest show and all that, they felt like it wasn't as big. And I was like, well, it's Will Ospreay, and you officially have him now.
Yeah.
So I'm like, that's the part of it. Like, you have him anytime you want now, even though he is going to finish out his New Japan contract. So you won't really have him like that until the end of January, I believe.
Yes, he said so. He was saying that he is still going to do his dates leading up to the Tokyo Dome.
Yeah.
New Japan also put him on for the Battle in the Valley. So that'll be, closer to the end of January. Once that happens, then he'll be free to do this. And I think another reason why he said he was signing was that he'll occasionally get to do dates with New Japan, of course, if Tony's okay with it. And he still gets a big thing for him was he didn't want to have to leave the UK. And with this job, he'll be able to still live in the UK, and he won't have to uproot any of his family. So Yeah, it's good signing for them. So
it's a huge
two big
signing.
signings within the past 2 weeks for both companies. So that's pretty great.
That's a huge signing for them, and just all the matches that you now have, because you know once that contract up or once his dates are done with New Japan, boom, he's yours. Like, you know, barring any injury, hopefully he don't get injured or anything like that. You can start going to work with Will Ospreay. So I kind of get what you're trying to say, fans on Twitter. That's like, oh man, but we've already seen, you know, he's kind of, it feels like he's a part of them already. I get that, but no, this is completely different, and you're gonna see it, you know, by the time the Royal Rumble and all that stuff hits for WWE, because that's at the end of January. So shout out to Full Gear, man. Good show. I think my favorite still, though, I think I enjoyed Survivor Series from beginning to end more than I enjoyed Full Gear from beginning to end. Like, I enjoyed the swerve match, and then I was so annoyed by the overbooking in the main event that even though they killed, because MJF was in his bag too. MJF was doing some crazy stuff, and Jay White is typical Jay White. But overall, I think I enjoyed the overall feel of Survivor Series more. The AEW fans haven't been feeling the same. Like, we got to get back to that old school AEW NXT takeover feel for these AEW shows. It just ain't been feeling the same, man.
I'll tell you something. I was watching what was it? Ricochet and Adam Cole.
Yeah.
From Takeover. Just randomly, I just decided to watch a Takeover match because I was just like, I haven't watched I haven't watched old gold and black. Yeah, I haven't watched one of those matches in a while. And man, I miss those crowds. Goodness gracious.
I'm telling you, bro.
I don't think anything like that will ever be replicated. That was something else. That was something else. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So, Black and Gold NXT. And I was telling them when you had to leave that Triple H is trying, you can tell he's trying to get those guys, those Black and Gold guys up on the main roster, the DIYs and Zoe's and all them, you know, Bronson Reed and all them. Hell, even Ivar has been killing it as a singles wrestler on Raw. Ivar has been in his bag. So now
it looks like he's going to be a singles wrestler for a while because what's his name is going to be out. So
yeah. So now you got him and Bronson Reed going at it. So that's going to be some crazy matches right there. Two big guys that are athletic, and Triple H love both of them because they both NXT Black and Gold guys. So you can tell he's trying to build these NXT people up. Word is Cross is going to get, you know, he has a new finisher. I saw his new finisher at a house show. So they working on building him back up. So
Cam, you talking about that running cutter that MJF did to Jay White? That was pretty fucking sick.
Was fire. Over the top rope.
Yeah.
That was fire. So yeah, Survivor Series wins for me. Not by much, but I think the overbooking did it for me on Full Gear. So Survivor Series gets the win for me. Let's get into Dynamite of this week and then get into Collision, and then we'll do our power rankings and we are done.
All right. Dynamite started. So we have got the I guess so in the time that we haven't been on, they've announced that they're doing this what are they calling it? The Continental Classic Gold, or the Continental Classic Tournament, I guess. So it's essentially like a formatted similar to a G1 round robin special. They've got the Gold League and the Blue League. On the Gold League, we've got Jon Moxley, Rouge, Mark Briscoe, Swerve Strickland, King, Andrade El Idolo, Bryan Danielson, Daniel Garcia, Claudio Castagnoli, and Eddie Kingston. So the way that this is formatted is each win gets you 3 points. A draw gets you 1 point. There's no outside interference at all. And I'm missing something. Eddie Kingston put his New Japan Strong Championship and his ROH World Heavyweight Championship into the mix as well. So whoever wins this tournament is essentially going to become a Triple Crown champion. They're going to get 3 titles. So because AEW for some reason decided to make another singles belt. So this part was baffling to me. I didn't realize at first that they were fighting for a championship. I thought they were going to get a trophy.
Yeah.
And then I realized there's a title on the line.
So is this one title gonna be like the one title for all those titles, or is it just gonna be 3 different titles?
It seems like you're gonna have to defend this, right?
But
you mean is it gonna be like one incorporated title?
Yeah.
Well, it can't be, right? Because New Japan has its own title too, so you can't take that. Unless New Japan's okay with that, would actually be a good idea. They should do that. Well, Lord knows New Japan's another company that doesn't need you know what? It's not even just one company. Now all these all right. Hey Dope, you said you can put me on one screen, right?
Yeah, hold on. Let me get you over there.
Yeah.
All right, there you go.
Ready? All you wrestling companies, you need to cut it with all these belts, all right? This is too much, all right? We've got like 16 belts going in here. There's no need. Only 3 belts, all right? You need the world title, you need a mid title, and then you need a tag belt. And you could do it for a women and a men's division if you want. But that's it. All right, I'm done.
All right, there you go. You got the first rant. Appreciate the follow on Twitch. Appreciate the follow. He say I officially signed a 2-year deal with Twitch with YouTube because Twitch is pissing me off. Hey man. Hey, that's why we go live on YouTube as well, buddy.
So, the first match is from the Gold League portion of the brackets. It's Jay Lethal against Swerve Strickland. Swerve Strickland gets the win, putting him up for 3 points. Up next, MJF and Adam Cole come out. I was seeing a bunch of just memes that were hilarious. It's like MJF and Adam Cole from earlier when they were like tag teaming and they were all healthy and everything. Yeah. And it's just like us partying in our 20s and then us partying in our like 50s. And it's just the 2 of them coming out like that. What just happened with
up,
these two, bro? Like,
hey, yo, beat up, dog.
Holy smokes. I was just laughing my ass off. Oh, my God. So MJF and Adam Cole come out. MJF's talking about how his voice is a little off because he's been drinking. He learned that Jay White is one of the best wrestlers in the world, but nobody's on the level of the Devil. He says that you're looking at one of the greatest world champions of all time, and but none of this would be possible without his brochacho for life, Adam Cole.
Right.
Adam Cole's got a story. He says he can't even walk, but he will be back at 100% and be the best Adam Cole he can be. But he's a little worried about MJF because everyone seems to be coming for him, from Samoa Joe to Wardlow to the dude in the devil mask. That is when, and people noticed this. I didn't notice this when I watched it, but people made a clip of showing when MJF started talking to the camera. In the background, you see, what's his name? Cole fiddling around with something in his pocket before the lights go out. The camera comes on, dude in the devil's scene laughing, and then all of a sudden, the screen comes back on, and Adam Cole is just like putting something away and just puts his hands back in his like lap.
Yeah.
I was like, that. I like that. I don't know what they're doing, but I like that. So Samoa Joe comes out. He says that he's just making sure that MJF is a man that honors his deals. MJF tells him to blow him.
Right. It almost got jacked up for it, too.
Yeah. So he's about to kill him. And Cole is just like, he's begging Joe to stop. He's like, he's like, the old Max would have said that, but he's like, you've changed. You're a better person, and the fans love you for it. He's like, you got to deliver on your promises, Max. Max is like, all right. He's like, you know what? He's like, let's have the match tonight. Joe says we're not having the match tonight. He's like, I want to beat you when you're at your best. And if I beat you tonight, you're going to start making excuses. So I'm going to see you at World's End.
It's just like
main
Shinsuke.
Event, huh?
It's like when Shinsuke kept attacking Seth, and Seth was like, I know my back is messed up. Let's fight now. And Shinsuke was like, no. Like, bro, why are you attacking him then if you want him at 100%? Just anyway, go ahead.
So I thought this line was really good. So Joe says he's good at picking fights, but tonight MJF has become Joe's property. He says that he will be 2 steps behind MJF because he is going to guarantee that MJF makes it to World's End. And then he's going to strangle him unconscious in front of his loved one. I loved that whole line. I was like, this is amazing. That's great.
Yep. And I'm pulling for Joe, too.
Yeah. Next, we had Katsuyori Shibata, Hook, and Orange Cassidy against Matt Menard, Angelo Parker, and Jake Hager. Danhausen showed up. Orange Cassidy and Hook and Katsuyori Shibata won. That's all you need to know.
Yep.
Christian came out. You're frozen, Dope.
Oh, God. Dog, man.
Oh, shoot.
Right.
There you are. Christian came out. He's with Nick Wayne and Luchasaurus. Christian says that he didn't lose the match at Full Gear. And he says that Nick Wayne didn't lose the match at Full Gear. He says that Luchasaurus lost the match at Full Gear. He says he wants to Christian his family. So he demands Luchasaurus take a knee, and that he's going to rename Luchasaurus into a finisher. He renamed him Killswitch. So now he's like, now Nick Wayne, and then Nick Wayne gets on his knees. And Christian tells Nick Wayne to get up, and he's like, you never get on your knees for another person. Do you understand me?
Bruh.
This motherfucker here, bro. I swear to God.
Bruh, Nick Wayne had a hard time not laughing, bruh. Like, he was breaking character left and right because he was laughing at Christian so hard, bruh. Yeah.
He said from now on, Nick Wayne will be known as the Prodigy Nick Wayne going forward. Nick Wayne's mom comes out. This poor woman. Oh, my Lord. Nick Wayne's mom comes out.
Mm-hmm.
Christian says that it's a shame that she made $40,000 a year as a waitress, since Nick deserves so much more. And it's a good thing her husband is dead, because Nick would have disowned the both of them. Luchasaurus steps up to Christian. Christian tells him to get back down on his knees. Killswitch isn't doing what he's saying. So Christian slaps him. He says, get back down. And then he shoves a Luchasaurus into Nick Wayne's mom. He tells Nick Wayne to get 2 chairs from underneath. And he's about to hit Nick Wayne's mom with the concerto when he stops and gives the chair to Killswitch. He tells Killswitch to hit her with the chair. Killswitch is having the worst time of his life. He can't do nothing. And that's when Adam Copeland comes out, gives a spear to Nick Wayne, gives a spear to Luchasaurus. To Killswitch. It's gonna take a while to get used to that. Nick Wayne is still in the ring. And Nick Wayne's mother is now in the corner just looking at everything. Edge doesn't give a shit. Edge takes fucking Nick Wayne's lifeless body, puts it on the chair, and just swings. He just doesn't care. I was like, is he supposed to be the face? Am I supposed to be cheering for this guy?
Bruh, right in front of his mom.
He's just murdering kids in front of their mothers. What the hell's going on? Oh my God,
Liz say be glad his mom isn't black. Facts. What up, Don?
Yeah. Oh my Lord. Up next, we had Rouge versus Jay White. This is a really good match for the Continental Classic in the gold bracket. Jay White wins. Another 3 points for Jay White. Sky Blue versus Ruby Soho. Wasn't there versus Anna Jay? I was gonna say this was a 3-way. Sky Blue won because Ruby Soho is in love with Angela Parker and couldn't get her shit together. So that's why she lost. Jon Moxley and Mark Briscoe. That was a really solid match as well, and Jon Moxley came away with the victory. I guess the only thing that I missed here was Toni Storm accepting her title. If you missed this acceptance speech, you should go and watch it because it was pretty funny. But that's it. That was Dynamite for this week. Dope, what did you think?
It was a solid show. Christian was yelling, "Not my son." Lizzie, you right. Christian was yelling, "Not my son." Hit it with the concerto. Yeah, it was a solid show. Yeah, it was a pretty good show. I'm trying to think about it. Can't think of nothing that like made me question anything, or besides Edge, going kind of heelish. but I see why they trying to have Edge do it. They trying to have him as, he came in as a nice guy, and Christian is just driving this man crazy. So everything that happens now is going to be Christian's fault. So I get it. I'll let that slide. But yeah, it was a good show. It was a good show. Yeah, I can't say nothing else. That was it.
After this, so we had Collision next. So we got some Blue League matches going on here. Claudio Castagnoli against Daniel Garcia, with Claudio coming away with the win. 3 points for him. Kill Switch against in a enhancement match. He wins. Afterwards, Adam Copeland comes out and just destroys Kill Switch. Does that thing that he did to Roman at the Rumble or whatever, and just puts like the chair
bar.
thing.
Yeah.
Commander.
Hold on. So he hit Kill Switch with the concerto. Luchasaurus didn't sell it. He sold it a little bit, but he was getting up. So Edge turned around after like talking with the crowd. Was like, wait, is he really getting up? Turned around and hit him with a curb stomp to the chair. And then he hit him with another concerto to finish him off. And he finally stayed down. So, yeah, Edge went crazy.
Commander and Gravity versus the House of Black. With the House of Black coming away victorious. House rules for the TBS championship match. For the TBS championship. Julia Hart against Lady Frost. Julia Hart retained. FTR against the Righteous, with FTR coming away victorious. After the match, the lights go out and they come back on. It's the House of Black. They have the mic and they say that nobody's coming to save FTR now. No Cesaro, no Yuta, no Punk.
No Cesaro. Yeah.
This isn't the brotherhood that FTR thinks it is. And when the lights come, they go off again. They come back on and they're gone. So there you go. Big Bill and Ricky Starks, the tag team champions, come to the ring. Tony wants to know what made them attack and injure the elbow of Chris Jericho. So they just start calling them the Golden Girls. I guess this is going to be the next program for them. I guess they're going to lose these belts fairly quickly.
I mean,
it
you
seems
might
like
as
that's
well.
the only reason why they have these belts. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. All right.
Right. He not doing nothing with him. Might as well.
Oh man. Shoot. Keith Lee versus Lee Moriarty. I didn't see this match, but I heard it was really good. Keith Lee came away victorious.
And then Keith Lee cut a promo, a Shinsuke-like promo, was saying, what did he say? He went to the back and he said, I'm tired of waiting on opportunities, and I'm going to start taking opportunities from people who don't deserve opportunities. And then he looked in the camera and said, and you know who you are, and I'm coming after you. So Shinsuke is talking to a mystery guy. Keith Lee is now talking to a mystery guy. So that's what we have on. That's what we have going on right now. And the crowd kept chanting Lee the whole match. And both of them was looking like, me or him? You talking to me? You chanting me or him? So that was a funny part of the match as well.
Main event of the evening, Eddie Kingston against Brody King, with Brody King beating Eddie Kingston.
Yeah.
And getting 3 points. This is not good for Eddie because his titles are on the line. So, yeah, if he doesn't win any more of these matches, and he only got this isn't a long tournament, so he doesn't have too long. If he can't lose too many of these matches, so
right.
That was it. And this match I heard also was really, really good. So.
Yeah, it was a Push Play. What's good, man? Shout out to Push
what's
Play.
Up, Push? How you doing?
Come in singing CM Punk and remixing it with Push. Make sure you follow Push Play DJ if you're not doing so already. Max was in here earlier. Make sure you follow Max too, man. I think if you're not doing so already, man. Yeah, Collision was all right. The main event was Swift about to score. I hate the Eagles. I hate y'all. The main event was a lot of chopping, going back and forth with a lot of chops, but at the end of the day, they end up cooking. And I didn't expect that match to be as good as it was, and they end up cooking in that match. So I shout out to them, Mr. Box. What's good, man? Lizard on YouTube said, I missed a lot. Yeah, you did, man. He said, I just hope Keith Lee is talking about Swerve. What? I'm trying to think. Up and the Eagles just scored a touchdown. God damn it. Bruh. I hate y'all. I hate y'all, man. Jalen Hurts runs it in. Golly.
Hey.
I hate y'all, bruh.
We
right.
gonna make it.
Y'all gonna lose next week and the week after.
We gonna make it.
That's all.
We gonna make it.
I hate the doggone Eagles, man. And I hate Josh Allen too because he suck. It's his fault, man. So we'll talk about that on Tuesday on the sports podcast. Push is not a Gators fan, WWE fan. He's a Miami Hurricane. He's not a Florida Gator. He's a Miami Hurricane. He hates the Gators.
37-34.
Overtime. Hey. Yeah, overtime. Jalen Hurts running in overtime. God, dog, I gotta listen to another week. Hey, bruh. All right, man. Back to wrestling. Jeez. Another week of these stupid ass Eagles fans just talking and talking and talking. And you're not gonna do shit with it but talk and lose.
I was about to say can't stop, won't stop, but he's about to be canceled. So I don't
go ahead and do that. Go ahead. So, but that's Dynamite. I'm sorry, that's Collision. Pretty solid show. And now, let me see. Oh, let's talk about Ronda Rousey making her ROH debut after she made her Pro Wrestling Revolver debut, and it was a rematch from the Pro Wrestling Revolver. What are your thoughts about Ronda doing indie stuff and doing? I froze again. God dang it, bro! Man, this camera finna go back, bro. I'm tired of this on camera, bro. Let's talk about Pro. Let's try it again. Bro, I done froze like 15 times a day. I'm tired of freezing. Yeah, man, this shit going back, bro. Elgato ain't getting no endorsements from this one, bro. I'm sorry. We're not getting no endorsements from this one.
You said frozen content. That's crazy. Smoke, that's crazy.
They just, I'm sorry. There's too many issues with this joint. Let's try again. Let's deactivate. And then we go activate again. Actually, it might be Streamlabs. It might not even be the camera. It might be Streamlabs. Streamlabs is kind of, man. You know what I'm saying? So, we back now. All right. So let's get into Ronda Rousey. What are your thoughts of, her doing indie stuff and Ring of Honor and all of that?
I don't think there's ever a negative of people doing like independent stuff. It's just another way of learning. It's like a freelance version. It's a less expensive PC.
Hold on, I'm sorry.
Performance. So
big raid by Speeds. 28 people coming in here. Shout out to Speeds, man. Give a shout out to Speeds if my mod is still here. If you're not, I'll do it myself. But shout out to Speeds, man, and everybody's coming from the Speeds raid. Thank you for the follows. Appreciate y'all coming through here. Speeds, I know you was doing the football game or the football week, so I know that was crazy. You just saw that stupid overtime game with Josh Allen, and they just anyway. I'm getting mad. I hate the Eagles. So,
fly, baby.
Here you go, fly Eagles.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But if you're not doing so, he sound like Booker T almost right there. Oh yeah.
I like it.
Well, make sure you follow my guy Speed if you're not doing so already, man. And welcome to all the Raiders, man. We're doing we do everything here on this channel, but right now we're doing the Budget Cut podcast, talking wrestling. So appreciate y'all, the wrestling fans. If you're here, come on through as we're almost done with the show. He said F the birds, facts. We're talking about Ronda Rousey right now. We pretty much went over everything. So now we're talking about Ronda Rousey making her RH debut in indie wrestling. It's on you, Dart.
Yeah, I liked it. I think her being in the indie promotions indie circuit isn't bad. And it's actually good for like the people that are working against her too. So, what's it called? You've been to some Wrestling Revolver shows, right? That's Sami Callihan's promotion, right?
Mm-hmm.
So those, I would say that Wrestling Revolver is probably one of the higher like independent scenes out there too. He gets a lot of people for those shows too, like a lot of good big names for those shows too. So, and her match, did you see the match she had on Ring of Honor or any of the clips from it?
It was the exact same match from Wrestle Revolver. It was the exact same match.
Like literally the exact same match?
They literally just did
the
exact same thing.
Yeah.
And maybe Athena played to the crowd a little more in ROH because she's the ROH Women's Champion. Mm-hmm. But it was the exact same match, the exact same hot tag, and the finish. Yeah. That's what it was. So
the match, I thought the match was pretty good. So I thought I don't know. It's like Ronda is good when she's motivated. So she's definitely motivated right now. She's in a new place with new people, and she seems very motivated. So
we just
need to keep that up. Yeah. Oh yeah, free. She's being held back in WWE.
I wouldn't say all that, but see, in the
nowhere to go.
in the Indies and ROH, she ain't got to worry about following scripts and cutting promos. All she got to do is just show up and fight. You know what I'm saying? Be Ronda. And it's, man, you know what? Internet people kill me, bro. I'm not gonna go full.
Yeah, go.
Internet people kill me, bro.
Yeah, there you go.
Because they sitting here talking about, they posted a clip from the Pro Wrestling Revolver. Adam on YouTube, does Roman Reigns lose to Punk? Hell no. Stop. What's wrong with you? Don't come in here with that. Does he lose to Punk for the title? Punk better not be Roman Reigns. Yeah. You see, you about to start another rant. You about to start another rant. But these people are posting clips of Ronda doing her same moves, her hot tag, where she's doing the arm takeover, and all this, the same stuff she's been doing, and posting in the caption, why haven't Ronda been doing this the whole time when she was a SmackDown champion? Bitch, she was doing the exact same thing. Y'all was too busy hating. She did the exact same move set. Nothing has changed.
Yep.
All of a sudden, y'all think it's fire now because it's not in WWE and she's not on SmackDown and Raw and all that crap. It was the exact same hot tag. And I can literally go to any tag match in WWE right now, no matter who she's tagging with, and will post the same clip of her doing the exact same hot tag. Like, don't start this BS.
You're frozen again.
You motherfucker. I'm so sick of this. We're not doing this again. We're not doing this again. I don't know. We go figure out which pro is either the camera or Streamlabs, but we go figure that shit out tonight, and we're not doing this again. We're not doing this no more. This is pissing me off. Streamlabs, count your MF and days. Elgato, I refuse to believe that this is your camera doing this, but if so, you count your MF and days too, because you about to go back. You about to get put right back in. Hold on, matter of fact. Hold on. Uh-oh. You see this motherfucking box is still here for a reason. Your ass gonna go back to the store. You keep fucking with me, Streamlabs. You better get your shit together. Tired of this. Damn it. Golly, man.
Oh, shoot.
He said, let's run numbers for the game tonight. Nah. But yeah, man, Ronda's doing the same thing. She's doing the same exact thing that she's been doing. She just not cutting promos, which is a good thing. And she's able to just go out and fight, which is a good thing. Because before she left, I was saying she was doing some of her best in-ring work. She was selling better. She was doing a lot of stuff better. And then she was gone. So we'll see what she do. I don't know. She hasn't officially signed yet. Tony Khan said we had a good conversation, and that was pretty much it. He left it at that. So I don't know what she's gonna do. But Ronda in the Indies, it's gonna be dope because you can only get better. You can only get. I froze again. You mother. Anyway, man, let's get into.
I ain't gonna say nothing, no, Mike.
Let's get into our top 5 power rankings, man, because I'm getting mad here. Budget Cut Podcast, top 5 power rankings of the week. Why is this now? This won't stop playing. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
The dope about to turn heel. It might happen. Today might be the day.
Bruh. Anyway.
Oh no!
You want to do top 5 first, or you want me to do top 5?
I can do the top 5. I'm at number 5 for me is gonna be Jay White. I think he did a really good job at Full Gear, and continued this week. I think he's been a really good player for AEW since Collision started. And we've been seeing him reap the benefits of everything these past couple of weeks. So I either want him or Swerve to win this whole thing. So, which leads me into my number, what is it called?
4.
My number 4, which is going to be, I'm going to give it to, oh man. I'm going to give it to Nick Wayne. Because Nick Wayne has low-key been I've been very entertained with this kid for a few weeks now. And everything he's been doing on Full Gear and on Dynamite has been hilarious to me. He's like, I want him to get Dom level of heat. I think he can get to that point. Because right now he is just a unbearable little brat. What are we on? Number 3? Number 3 for me is going to be Will Ospreay for his signing with AEW. I think this was interesting for me for a lot of reasons. I think it was a great move for him to finally be signed to just any major company that makes him be on television weekly. That's never happened for him in his life. For him to announce this so early, he didn't wait until the end of January to announce this. He did this a lot sooner, and with New Japan's blessing too. That's kind of crazy. So I thought that was really dope. So Ospreay is going to be number 3 for me. Number 2 is going to be Punk. I want to put Punk at 2. Just because this was a big deal for WWE as well. I'm very, very cautiously optimistic about this because this guy has literally left this company on bad terms before. Even if it was rightfully so, to come back to another company where you've had no problems, where they seemingly are trying to do everything where, 10 years ago, you basically were saying, I don't want any other wrestling company to be this, and this. So AEW forms and they're like, all right, we hit all those checkpoints. For you to come into that company and then just shit on that and then just leave because you can't get along with them, and then you go back to the company that you left because you couldn't handle it, that's crazy to me. It sounds like neither companies were the problems. It sounds like you were the problem. So it's all I'm saying. So, like I said, cautiously optimistic. This is still a great business deal for WWE, but fuck, be careful what you have because this guy is, man, the toxic king, bro. And number 1 for me is Swerve. Like, this guy, man, he has been on fire. 2 great matches with Hangman. His match on Dynamite was pretty solid. He is on fire. And I really hope that they strike while the iron's hot and they don't wait with Swerve. I hope he gets that number 1 spot. So at least some type of title. At least give him, if you're not ready to put a world title on him, give him the Intercontinental Championship. Let him beat Orange Cassidy for it. So
okay,
and that's my top 5.
Top 5, all right. That's interesting. Let me think. Number 5. I'm gonna give number 5 to Randy for his comeback.
I forgot about Randy. How did I forget about Randy?
I don't know. I'm gonna give number 5 to Randy for his comeback, and then the fact that this guy is jacked up now. He looks great, and he just, I mean, that ovation he got last night was crazy. So he got a very loud pop. So shout out to Randy Orton, number 5.
I can't believe I forgot Randy. Lord, that's crazy.
He got Nick Wayne over Randy Orton, y'all. What's going on?
I'm fucked up. I don't know what happened, Brian. You said Randy on that protein bulk work, but hey, bro, he on something. That was crazy.
For real.
Oh, man.
So Randy, number 5. Number 4. I guess I'll give it to Rhea. No, I'll give it to Julia Hart. Because Julia Hart, newly won TBS Women's Champion, killing the game. Like, the crowd, she's getting over with the crowd. She's killing it. Number 3, I'm going to give it to Toni Storm. Toni Storm is also over with this gimmick that she's doing. She's killing it, and she just became the new women's champion as well. So shout out to Toni Storm. Number 2, done. I don't think that's gonna work on Streamlabs, so you just kind of wasted 800 points, bro. I'm sorry. Number 2, I'm struggling with number 2. I guess CM Punk. I guess just cause WWE actually risked their locker rooms to sign him, you know, and bring him back. So I give him that, just because they took the risk on him to bring him back. And Triple H was like, yeah, never say never. He even took the little pointing picture. Man, ain't nobody been using sounds all night. I ain't know I was supposed to tell your ass. But hey, it happens. It's points. It's not money. You get it back. Yeah. So the fact that Triple H is the one, it was like, yeah, let's get this done. After y'all had an hour conversation last week, and it happened last minute, and y'all was able to get it done, and they cleared the back for you to come in and nobody to see you. They cleared all the dirt sheet people, they cleared all the superstars, and they just walked you right in. So the people in the back had no idea what was going on. They just knew they was being cleared. So he said Robert Stone's family. Man, get out of here, Barry. Barry, you gotta block that stupid shit. Robert Stone's family dinner with Von Wagner. Get out of here. Get out of here. Just go home. Just go home. It's the principle regard. Man, anyway, you lost 800 points, bro. If you've been out in the other streams, you'll know, because I just said this like 4 times in my other streams. You just missed out. That's all it is. You be all right. It's points. Number 1, Swerve, like you said, because ain't nobody doing what Swerve is doing. Swerve is just in another level right now. Swerve should be the first black AEW champion in history, and they need to hurry up and make it. Well, they probably not, because Samoa Joe is probably gonna be the next champion the way it's looking. But Swerve needs a title. He needs to win this tournament. If anything, let this man win this tournament. Walk around with this gold, these 3 belts, or however they go do it, 1 belt, whatever they go do with it. He said, damn, poor Scorpio Sky. Get out of here. Yeah, you might. Where is Scorpio Sky?
I was just thinking that.
I thought he came back for a while, and like he was supposed.
He's still working for AEW, or is he gone?
Oh, I have no idea.
Oh, guess who came back? Dante Martin.
Yeah, I saw that at Collision. Yeah.
Good for him. Oh man, that was scary, bro. Oh Lord.
Yeah, so he's back.
You said, what is Scorpion Sky? That's
man.
Oh man, yeah. Rob. Wow, that was uncalled for.
Rob is disrespectful. He said he's probably injured again. I'm trying to look. I don't see. Cause I remember they did something where when Collision first started, and he was like starting to get like he was getting backstage vignettes and stuff like that, but he just disappeared again. So I don't know. I don't know. But Swerve's number 1, man. Swerve is the guy. Swerve is just killing it. I mean, once again, put on 20 pounds of muscle. looks great. He already showed that he could go with the top guy, and not only go with him, took him out. Like, yo, Swerve is doing major things right now. So shout out to Swerve. And then you got the Prince Nana doing his dance and stuff. So shout out Prince Nana and Swerve. And we'll see. Maybe Swerve turns on Nana. Maybe that's what that Adam Cole promo was setting up when he said Nana was just using you, and he's taking the money and buying weed in the parking lot. And then Adam Cole's like, yeah, I'm gonna take your weed too.
I'm gonna take your weed.
What? No, you're not. No, you're not.
No, you're not.
Right. So
What?
yeah, bro. Swerve is just ain't nobody doing nothing like Swerve right now. He's on a whole nother level. And the crowd, he's a heel, and the crowd can't stop cheering for him.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, hey, that man is doing major work, man. So that's my top 5. Those are top 5 power rankings right now. Maybe it'll change next week. I doubt. I think Swerve probably still gonna be number 1 on mine next week. The other 4 might change, but Swerve still gonna be number 1. CM Punk is coming out tomorrow to start Monday Night Raw.
Is he?
Yeah, him and Randy Orton both are set to do promos tomorrow. What are you expecting to hear from CM Punk tomorrow before we go?
I don't know what. Something probably along the lines of 12 years ago, I left, or I don't know, like 3 months ago, I left professional wrestling. 3 months later, I'm a professional entertainer again, or some shit like that. I don't know. Something along those lines.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know. But I'd assume that he's going to come out and make some reference or pass at Seth Rollins. And they might get he might announce himself for the Rumble. That might happen. Isn't that their next show? No, it's Elimination Chamber, isn't it?
I thought it was Royal Rumble. I don't think they have nothing in December.
When is Elimination Chamber?
Elimination Chamber is after the Rumble.
Is it? Because I know they're going to Australia for that.
Yeah, that's after the Rumble.
Okay. Yep, 2024. Yep, February. Yep.
So yeah.
So, yeah, I guess Rumble's next. So he might announce himself for the Rumble tomorrow. I think that's when you start doing that. So
3 years ago, I thought I was joining a wrestling company, and then 3 years later, I see that I'm back in a real company with grown-ups and yada yada. That's what's gonna be. Some stuff like that, man. He's gonna say something about the Bucks, in my opinion. He's gonna mention the Bucks.
Probably.
But he got to remember, this is not AEW. This is a PG show. You can't say shit and all that stuff on WWE programming. So,
well, he'll be smart about it. It's gonna be. Oh man, it's gonna be groan inducing. I don't know. It's just gonna. All I gotta say is that he can say whatever he wants. I want us to be able to go from this point to a year later, and I want us to be able to be like, yeah. If that happens, then I'm happy. I'm good. If we could just make it to next Survivor Series and we've had absolutely no problems with Punk backstage or anything, then I'm good. That's it. That is all I want. I just don't want any problems with Punk in a locker room capacity or a gorilla position or anything. That's all I want. That's honestly all I want. That's what I'm going to be watching for.
Oh yeah, let me clear something up. Drew McIntyre left way before CM Punk music even hit.
He did. Yeah.
So everybody, oh my God, Drew McIntyre is upset. No, shut up. First of all,
Push is going to the Rumble. Wow.
Oh, you going to the Rumble too? I thought you was going. So you doing WrestleMania and the Rumble?
Oh, he's doing Mania too. Oh man.
All right.
Shit.
Hey man, big baller shot caller. 20-inch blades on the Impala. pushing her and getting it. Hey man, that's what's up, bruh. That's what's up. I'm so. And then Philly won too. I don't even want to see that stupid stadium right now. Like I would go purposely get kicked out. So, like, yeah, you'll see my face banned from Eagle Stadium, Lincoln Financial Field. This guy right here, like, get him out. And I'm gonna just be like, yep, that was me. I was fighting. So, it was something else I was about to say. He threw me off talking about Push. Oh, Get the Tables in the building. Shout out to Get the Tables. He said, "What is Dart's overall thoughts on AEW?"
I like it. I'm fine with it. I thought that I talked about my stuff about the what is it called? Full Gear. I thought that stuff was very overbooked. So far, I'm interested to see where the story's going with Adam Cole and what's it called, the Devil and MJF and stuff like that too.
Who do you think the Devil is?
I honestly think it's not as complicated as they want it to be. I definitely think it's just Adam Cole. I think it's Adam Cole, and from what I've heard, it's whoever's underneath the mask is going to be a part of this faction too. I'm assuming it's Adam Cole and
Roddy Strong.
I don't know, maybe the Kingdom and yeah, probably other people.
It's like, dude, he's right in front of you, bro.
Said, watch it be Jungle Boy.
Oh boy.
Oh man.
Yeah. He said, so do you like the booking of MJF?
As champion so far?
Yeah.
As a babyface, I don't mind it. I like it. I'm okay with it.
I think Joe should beat him though. I think Joe should beat him. That's just my opinion.
MJF, they're gonna keep MJF champion until somebody else can take him out. It should be
Swerve
or who else? I was thinking of somebody else. Or it can't be Jay White. I can't. I had somebody at the top of my head. I can't remember who it was. Yep. Oh, maybe Ospreay. Not Ospreay. Not there. My whole thing is that I feel like they should have had Omega beat him in time for All In, because I feel like All In needs Omega and Ospreay for the belt to happen. So I don't know how that's gonna happen. Is that gonna? I think it's in August next year, right?
Yep, it's in August again.
So they got time, I guess, but
I mean, we'll see what happens. That Ospreay and Kenny should have happened this past All In my opinion. They should have went on and took advantage of that third match right then and there instead of putting Ospreay with Jericho.
Oh goodness.
So, he said, last question, thoughts on AEW struggling with ticket sales?
Oh, I didn't even know they were struggling with ticket sales.
Dog, I don't know how.
Yeah.
Because they took a hit. That's why I say earlier, the CM Punk effect that everybody's like, oh, AEW's dead because he's in WWE. No, they already dealing with the effect of losing Punk. So they've been dealing with it since the end of August. So yeah, ticket sales went down. Pay-per-view still sell out, but man,
Collision, they did good at the Kia Forum. So.
But Collision and Dynamite ain't been the same at all. I'm used to Collision not selling out, but Dynamite is starting to like Collision in a lot of these towns. And I think what it is, a lot of these people they go to the same spots over and over. So like go somewhere fresh. Like when they go to Arlington, they're gonna come to Arlington for the first time in December as AEW, because they did Ring of Honor here. But so they're doing the Curtis Caldwell Center that they always do when they claim that it's Dallas and it's not Dallas. And then they're going to actually do Arlington for Dynamite. So Ring of Honor and Collision is going to be at the Curtis Caldwell Center in Garland. And then they're going to bring Dynamite to Arlington. So I'm expecting Arlington to be packed. It's not even a big arena. Like that arena only holds like 7,000. That's the WNBA arena that the Wings play at. So I think they'll do a good job in that market, in the Arlington market.
That has honestly been my biggest problem with AEW. Like they don't I would love if they come closer to even like the Mass area.
Yeah.
But they barely have any shows here.
Yeah.
When they had that one show at the Garden, that show did fantastic. Got them a lot of numbers.
Because people want to see him for the first time and they don't get to. Yeah. So I think the Arlington show here is going to be good. I think they're going to sell pretty good. Matter of fact, I'll look at some tickets. I've applied for a media pass for that. So we'll see if they get back with me on that. They emailed me back and was like, yeah, we'll look at your stuff and we'll see. So I was like, all right, well, whatever. I know I'm going to Collision for sure. I'm taking my boys to Collision. So that'll be all three of our first AEW experience. So Collision, I'll be there, but Arlington, we'll see. What did he say? The Coldwell one. Yeah, facts. So I have nothing else. You got anything you want to promote?
Nope. I got nothing. Make sure to check out Max Adam and Push. I've been editing some videos for Push, so make sure to watch his
YouTube.
His YouTube. Check that out. He's gonna be having some recap videos coming up for his Fed that he's doing on I believe Tuesdays and Thursdays. So he just released a schedule on Twitter for what he's doing this week. So I think that has changed. So make sure to go to his Twitter page for that updated schedule. But also make sure to watch that Fed because it's actually pretty fun.
Yeah.
So me and Dope are gonna try and do this as much as we can. Our schedules are a little hectic, but we're gonna try and come back next week and do the same thing again because this is always a lot of fun with you guys. So
yeah. So first PLE Friday says Push Play the DJ. So there you go. Make sure you follow him. Tuesday mornings, if you're not at work or if you're at work in lunch break, whatever, stop by the Dope Sports Podcast with myself and Tony from Get the Tables. We will be talking about this crazy week of football and the stupid Eagles getting this overtime win. Fuck them. And then we'll talk about Rob's Ohio State getting an L to Michigan again, like I told his ass that was gonna happen. Get out of here, Rob. So make sure you there, Rob, because you at the other ones. Yeah, he said I won't be there. Nah, you gonna be there. I gotta come drag you there myself. I'm gonna make sure you there. I'm gonna call some people in Chicago, be like, oh, go look this guy up and make sure he's watching the show, and make sure you put some tape on his eyelids so his eyes can stay open no matter what. What else? He said next Sunday we'll try to be back for sure. There was something else before that. Oh, go watch the Maya World interview that debuted Friday after SmackDown. If you haven't seen it, it's not a long interview. It's only like 30 minutes. You learned a lot about Maya World, and you got to see some clips of her in-ring work in the podcast interview. So go check that out. You'll be surprised by some of her answers when I asked who influenced her and who are some of her dream matches and what company do she think she will fit in right now if one of these companies would call her. I even asked her about what cage match would she rather be in, or would she rather do an Ultimate X or a ladder match. We even got into some stuff like who she thinks is a better actor between John Cena, The Rock, and Batista. So we learned a lot about Maya World, and we also promoted her upcoming matches. We promoted her YouTube, which if you click on YouTube, on my YouTube, you click on the video, her name is tagged. All you gotta do is click Rocky Winner. Don't we about to get off, Rocky, but appreciate you coming. So if you click on my YouTube, that video, the interview, and you push her name, it'll take you directly to her YouTube page, so you can subscribe. She just beat up on Izzy, y'all. Little Izzy from NXT. She had a match with Izzy, and I'm glad she whooped her. So shout out to Maya for that. And yeah, man, it's just a lot of stuff. A lot of dope stuff, man. Rob was there. Lizzo was there doing a premiere. We had a couple of YouTubers that was there doing a premiere that was in the chat, in the live chat. So that was dope. Man, look at Rob talking about, yo, what's up with everybody being late? I can't remember last time. Shut up, Rob. Shut up, Rob. This is the earliest you've been in a long time. Actually, you know what? Friday, I'll give you that. The premiere Friday of the Maya World interview. But go check it out, man. Go like the video on YouTube. You just make sure you're there Tuesday, Rob. And then let's see. It was something else. I can't remember. I started back streaming recently, but this week has went by so fast because now we got to go back to work tomorrow. That pisses me off, man. I hate it. Eagles won, and we got to go back to work tomorrow. Just it was a great day, man, until just like the last 30 minutes. But I'm trying to. He said the premiere gave me 30 minutes heads up. Facts, it did. That's why I did the premiere like that. And there's also the replays on Twitch as well too. But I'd rather you go to YouTube. It's less commercials on the YouTube. So I think that's it. Make sure you follow Push Play the DJ. Follow Get the Tables. Follow Max Adam. I'm trying to see if any other Speeds. Shout out to Speeds for the raid. Make sure you follow him. Make sure you follow MT Darkness. If you're not following him, follow him on Twitch. Follow him on Twitter. And get with the wave, man. Get with the wave. We have a guest that I'm working on. I'm not the original date that I wanted probably won't happen, but we still shooting for December. Okay. So I'll talk to you off stream on that one. But but yeah, so everybody till next time, man. Y'all be safe. We are out. Have a good one. Let's go. Play to get y'all up out of here. There you go.
Yeah.